Just this morning, someone had said um, it's irresponsible to suggest. They said, I'm not getting their wording exactly right, and they weren't attacking, by the way. They were suggesting that it's irresponsible to assume Epstein was false, which again, we're going back to the Satanic Island again. And what we have here is that we have people with Stockholm Syndrome who are waking up every day with a base assumption that everything they've been told is true. This is Stockholm Syndrome, by the way. It's the base assumption is all of what you tell me is true. They're looking up the speakers in the trees that are marked with AP and Reuters, and they're saying if sound comes out of there, it's true. We're going to catch them sometimes exaggerating. Sometimes we will catch that. And sometimes they will misreport, and boy, we will get them. But on the whole, everything they say is true. And if you could pull that person aside and ask them, well, why do you think that? They would have no leg to stand on. They actually wouldn't have a reason to explain that. It would be purely electrical. It would be an electrical resistance to the pain of having to adjust their aperture to take everything that it says as false. And that's what I think would be more responsible to do right now with Epstein. You already know the Satanic Temple wasn't real. There's video and photos. You can't really debate that. People are trying to debate it, but people are also broadcasting their reptilian core up to Zeta Reticuli. We reject what we fear. We reject what's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for us to have to consider all the time and propaganda that goes into news and to have to just place a broad blanket statement of it's not true. So instead we say, well, no, all of Epstein's true except for the Satanic Temple. Fine, except for that. But he had a secret tunnel underneath and he covered it up with dirt and concrete. And you just don't see it. None of us can see it. It will never be able to prove it's there. And that's what proves it's there, because we will never be able to prove it's there. This is how you feel better. This is how you electrically feel better. And then you take them into the jail cell. Yeah, but he didn't hang himself. Right. And that too. Yeah, Epstein did not kill himself. Right. But seriously, the Satanic Temple, I'll give you that. And the fact he didn't kill himself in a cell, I'll give you that. But seriously, everything else is true. Everything else is true. It's all true. And that's the electrical field, the fear of it being wrong. Your neocortex has overridden your limbic response. If you could ask your Chewbacca, hey, Chewbacca, should we listen to these speakers? Chewbacca would say, ah, ah. He would tell you no. And it wouldn't be about how pretty the stories are. It wouldn't be about how horrible the stories are. It wouldn't be about how shocking, how entertaining, how popcornish, how biblical. That's the big one. This is biblical. All this has to be true because this is biblical. And that's what's keeping us locked in. That's what's keeping us into this Stockholm trance.